So here's your parotid. This, here's the tongue. This salivary gland under the tongue, sublingual. Okay, and then actually she has both the left and the right. I almost like to turn it this way. Okay, and these salivary glands are the, you don't have to say submandibular. Here's her mandible, okay? You can say mandibular, submandibular, okay? So she has all three demonstrations, or she demonstrates all three salivary glands: mandibular, sublingual, parotid. Okay? I think we did this last week, but I figured I'd repeat it. Okay. And then let me put her head back on here. Okay. All right. So that covers this picture. Okay. I'm holding it upside down. Okay. And then let's go to this one. Okay. And we have two different versions of boards here. Okay. And I'm not going to go over this stuff on the top. Why? We did it last week. Okay, actually this isn't done very well, but this one, you should realize this stuff already, I hope, folks, right? External nair, and there's your conchae, and there's your nasopharynx. Everybody with me on this? Okay, all right. But let's do this. Food goes in the oral cavity, then it goes into the what? Oropharynx. Then it goes here into the laryngopharynx. Then it's going to go where? Here into the esophagus. But I want to show you something. This little muscle right here, and for that matter, it's kind of a dark red on here. That's your hypopharyngeal sphincter. It's at the opening to the esophagus. Okay? So here's your hypopharyngeal sphincter, and then this tube. I can't always hold these up, folks, so you have to just get yourself into a spot where you can see. Okay, here's the esophagus. Okay, now this, has more detail than this, but here's your esophagus. Okay, as you leave your esophagus and you go into the stomach right here, this is the cardiac sphincter. Now this doesn't really do it. You could just say maybe right there. It doesn't do it well. Here's your cardiac sphincter. Okay. Sections of the stomach I'll go over. We have, this is not a bad stomach model, it's a good one, but we have other stomach models, and I'll just use that. Once you've seen one stomach, though, you've seen them all. That's very true, okay? So here's your cardiac sphincter. I might mention here's the folds. These are called what, folks? Rugae, okay? And then here, where it's constricted, this is your leaving the stomach, pyloric sphincter, okay? So over here already, you're in the duodenum of the small intestine, okay? On this here, you can kind of see a constriction. There's your pyloric sphincter. So this is the duodenum of the small intestine. You can see, liver. We'll go over a better liver. Here's the pancreas here. They don't show much detail. There's your pancreatic duct, pancreas. There's your liver, but here's what, folks, the gallbladder. There's your cystic duct, and this is the common hepatic duct, and then they unite to become this, the common bile duct. And you should know this already, triad. Remember that, folks? Okay, 3 different colors, red, blue, green, common bile duct. This is the hepatic portal vein. This is the hepatic artery. There's your triad. You'll see that over and over. I always say the colors, red, blue, green, together. There's your triad. Okay, so here's your beginning of the small intestine, duodenum. Again, we have other models, but I don't know if you see these folds here. I'm running the stick across them. Those are your plecal folds, okay? Here's your pancreas. The lower is the main pancreatic duct. This little one that goes up is the secondary, okay? Then Let me see. Okay, then all of this would just be the jejunum of the small intestine. And how are we going to tell the ileum? Well, as you get ready to leave, it's got to be the ileum. So here's your ileum. This will be the ileocecal sphincter. Okay, there's your cecum, there's your vermiform appendix, there's your ascending colon. On this one, I don't want to go too far.
I have a question. When you separately you identify the vermiform appendix and a model in the test, do we have to say vermiform or we should just write
You
appendix?
should write vermiform. That's its full name. Good question. Okay. All right. Remember, test. You know, down deep you might know it's called the vermiform appendix, but it's a test. Show me you know it. Okay? All right. Where are we? Here's your ileum here. Here's your ileocecal sphincter here. Here's your cecum. There's your vermiform appendix. People usually don't have trouble with that thing, finding it, okay? Here's your ascending colon. Now here they don't show the transverse, but you know, transverse, okay? And here's your descending, and they don't do it very well here. I actually like the older model. Look, here's your S. Here's your S. What? Sigmoid colon. Over here, it's a little bit here, but they really lose it. They don't demo it very well, okay? But sigmoid colon, rectum, and on, you know, and here they don't do this well, but here you would say what? Anal sphincter, okay? And I wouldn't put this on a test, but notice that there's involuntary muscle and skeletal outside of that to the anal sphincter, that double ring. Let me see, what else? Did we cover this model? I think we did. Okay. Let's move on from this model. Now, before we move on, let's go back to the lungs, because the lung is sneaky. I did show you this last week, esophagus, but here's the esophagus coming through the diaphragm. And see the star-shaped thing there? That's your cardiac sphincter. The stomach would come up and attach over here, okay? So there's your cardiac sphincter. Okay, and that's the only reason I brought over this, to just let you know it is there. That model is, you know, you think lungs. Okay, model of the stomach. And I tried to give you a key. The trouble is, we've got new stomach models, but this is still the list of what I want you to know on a stomach. And I sincerely